are living beings that have been coexisting with humans since the beginning of time. However, in today's era, animals are mistreated, taken advantage by mankind who created the animal industry for their own benefit. One of the biggest problems is animal captivity in zoos, where animals are stripped of their freedom, taken away from the wild and their loved ones, to be showcased for the sake of man's entertainment. Captive animals in zoos of Malaysia must be released to the wild as captivity deteriorates the value and quality of their lives due to physical and mental harm as hidden by public media. More independent news agencies, non-government organizations, and animal activist groups need to fight for the animals to combat the governmental policies of running zoos. Independent news agencies must stand up against zoos so that animals can be liberated from imprisonment. Although some independent news agencies expose the dark truth of zoos, the impact is quite minimal as it is not widely published. For instance, in 2015, Clean Media uncovers the animal abuse due to captivity in an online article stating, "Until last week, tiny wire cages, abusive gas, and distressed animals characterized Yuk Chin Mini Malaysia Zoo in Borneo, eastern Malaysia. Monkeys cowered from kicks aimed at their cage doors by visiting schoolboys. All the animals were severely malnourished, and a crocodile languished in a pool of its own green urine." It is notable that Clean Malaysia is exposing the truth that is hidden by government news agencies. Their efforts remain fruitless as not many people come across their articles as it is not widely published. Consequently, this important piece of truth is hidden under many irrelevant sugar-coated news about zoos, which in turn set a perspective in the minds of society that zoos are good for the animals. Furthermore, most news that cover issues regarding Malaysian zoos are only published online, diminishing the size of the audience. For example, White Wolfpack released an online article that claims, thanks to a British publication, the Daily Mirror, and the response from its readers, the young 2-year-old elephant has been freed from a horrible and inhumane situation in Malaysia. The youngster named Palo was found shackled and roped in a dirty backyard in the Malaysian Johor Zoo. Similarly, this online article, which was only posted on their website and social media page, did not do the truth justice as the audience is extremely small in size. By putting it online, the older generation who are less familiar with technology are less likely to find this article. Furthermore, only people who are subscribed to their updates on animal captivity can be notified. Independent news agencies should take more initiative in spreading the news by expanding their ways to bring the news to society. Other forms of media such as newspapers must be used to cater hard copies of the news to the people, targeting the older generation so that everyone, regardless of age, are informed about this cruelty. Hence, more independent news agencies must stand up for the animals, as only then can the truth be known to society so that the attempt to change governmental policies of running zoos becomes more effective. More non-government organizations must fight for the animals against governmental policies to bring animals back to the wild. Most non-government organizations are financially capable of conducting research, and some have done an excellent job. In 2014, ACRES, or ACRES, writes, "The survey revealed that the majority of the zoos surveyed failed to meet acceptable standards for the well-being of the animals, including basic minimum standards set by CESA, the Southeast Asian Zoos Association. At many zoos, animals were living in wholly unacceptable conditions." The results of the survey were presented to Dr. Kevin Lazarus, chairman of MAZPA, to discuss ways to improve welfare standards at Malaysian zoos. ACRES has also collaborated with many other non-governmental organizations to bring about a change in the environment of zoos. Non-government organizations play a significant role in stopping animal captivity as their research creates creditable sources, as they often produce statistics and scientific evidence as to how zoos are harmful to animals. Such evidence can be discussed among other organizations that share the same goals to take collaborative actions to stop animal captivity one step at a time. Moreover, non-government organizations often produce evidence that are strongly reliable. For example, in 2010, ACRES was made aware of the plight of a tiger being cruelly abused during photography sessions at Tanga Bay Petting Zoo in Johor. An ACRES supporter had witnessed the tiger being beaten during a photography session and passed us video evidence. By being aware of issues regarding animal captivity, ACRES is able to inform their supporters about the latest news. As a consequence, the supporters become more knowledgeable and are constantly learning new things about animals. An example is ACRES supporters can identify which zoos to avoid and stop advocating, thus ceasing more zoos from existing. Hence, non-government organizations must take actions to combat governmental policies so that zoos are abolished and animals can return to where they belong. More animal activist groups must stand up against the governmental policies of zoos to return animals their freedom. Animal activist groups have huge potential to make a change if collaborative events are conducted together as a team. Claudia Ng, the president of Animal Huggers, proclaims,
"We reach out to animals, mostly animals that aren't taken care of, and we work with organizations such as PAWS or ESPCA or organizations around Malaysia that actually reach out for animals and help to take care of their well-being. Usually monthly, we also have voluntary work. We work along with the zoo to help provide better environments for the animals all around Malaysia."
Animal activist groups such as Animal Huggers are often founded in educational institutions that are run by students. As a result, the idea of animal captivity can be made known to many students as they are often interactive, sharing ideas with one another. While taking part in collaborative tasks between animal activist groups, individuals will increase their knowledge about animals, especially how captivity in zoos affect them. Animal activist groups are very powerful as they are a multitude driven by the same aspiration. Amanda Tan, the event coordinator of Animal Huggers, states, "What is your opinion on animal captivity in Malaysian zoos?"
I think it's not something I should support because it takes away the freedom of the animals. Like, they're being kept in an enclosed area and they can't stay in their normal habitat. Like, the zoo is not their normal habitat.
Ryan Kang, a member of Animal Huggers, agrees with Amanda when he states, "What is your opinion on animal captivity in Malaysian zoos?"
My opinion is that the captivity of the animals is an issue because the condition where the animals are raised are not similar like the normal environment for them. They might try to be similar. The zoo people try to make it as same as possible, but nothing can ever replace the naturalistic environment.
Being in Animal Huggers, Amanda and Ryan have gotten the chance to learn more about animal captivity in Malaysian zoos by sharing their experiences. The act of sharing experiences is key to a group as it inspires them to make a change. With the same goals, activities and events can be carried out to make that change possible. Within a group, individuals can express their opinions on how an issue can be tackled, resulting in a more practical and effective strategy. Thus, animal activist groups need to stand strong to oppose the governmental policies that deteriorates the values of the lives of animals. Ultimately, more independent news agencies, non-government organizations, and animal activist groups need to exist in order to broaden the strategies to ban zoos in Malaysia. Captive animals in zoos of Malaysia must be freed from cruel imprisonment and be returned to the wild, as captivity deprived them of their rights as intelligent beings, as untold by public media. Animals are truly innocent beings that do not deserve to be victims of man's greedy nature. Men must not be the ones acting like animals.